Hey guys, so we each have choices, even though it may seem like sometimes in life we don't have any choices at all. We have choices, maybe not necessarily about what happens to us, but definitely about what we do with what happens to us. And Sagittarius, you are hinging on a choice, and that choice overwhelmingly is, should I let go of something in my past? Should I let go of pain that I'm feeling and experiencing now? Because from that pain and from the memories of those pasts, I have found comfort. I have found strength. I have drawn power from those memories. I've grown fortitude. I've grown smarter. Maybe more jaded, but definitely more practical. I've taken that and I've made myself tougher. But now is that time, as we come to an end of Sagittarius season, to be comfortable with letting those... My dog dreams out loud all the time. It's the weirdest thing. To be comfortable with letting those pasts go. But I can feel like the almost not the fear. Yeah, the fear. But if I let it go, will I get taken advantage of? If I let down my guard, what will happen to me? Because my guard keeps me feeling safe. My guard keeps me feeling strong. Because maybe, though subconsciously, I remember the days when I didn't have my guard there. And I remember how that felt. And I remember making the decision to never feel that way again. So do I let go of that memory? Because I don't think it's necessarily you even deciding to take the walls down. I think it's you deciding to take the trash out. And the memory has become something worthless. It doesn't even help you maintain the wall anymore. It just kind of sits there and reminds you of an unhappy time. And it's detached itself even from a boundary or a self-defense mechanism. Is it time to finally be able to say goodbye to all of those things that have hurt you, harmed you, and made you doubt just how beautiful life can be? It is time. Absolutely, it's time. And I know that it's a little bit of a challenging time to make a decision that is a little scary. But it's time. You know, it's almost like there is help that you're receiving from a furry friend. It's almost like there is this healing that's happening in your life because of an animal. And maybe it was something about an animal in the past, but it has definitely something to do with animals, and it could very well be with spirit messages that are coming through animals, being talked to or spoken to by the spirits themselves through spirit guide messages. And we're going to get into the spirit guide messages a little later. There's always an extended, by the way. That video link is down below. And that's a full tarot spread that articulates the sort of subjective qualities of this reading. The way forward is definitely the way you want to go. But it's not a decision. It's a feeling. You're making and finding the way forward through some turmoil. There's definitely been conflict here. It doesn't make much sense to you, and it never will, especially if it has something to do with the past, Sagittarius. Don't try to make sense of the past. Don't give the past that much thought, because the truth is you're a fire sign. You know, you're not supposed to be, like, I mean, everybody thinks of the past, right? But the past is just definitely something that's not supposed to have taken root in you. And if it has, that's okay. But what is it doing for you? Is it serving you? Because if it's not serving you, it's got to go. There is part of you that just wants to make your way forward boldly. Opening up your heart. Like a child again. You want to love. Oh, you want to try to love. You want to be in love. You want to be happy with love. You want to be happy. And it's scary. It's scary to be happy when we have so many strong and powerful emotional memories attached to getting hurt. And there's some sort of suffering or pain here that is actually physical. And maybe you haven't been able to talk about it. Maybe you've denied it. Maybe you've tried to look the other way. Even if it's current time, because I feel there's almost like no past or present right now with this reading. So it could be something that's happening to you now and you're hiding. Don't do that. Or it's something that's happened to you in the past and you're on the verge of getting rid of it, but you're like, should I get rid of it? Should I? Should I ever let go of all that was done to me? The only answer to that question is, does it serve your purpose to let go? How much more strength is holding on to pain and suffering giving you? And there is this opportunity to love, a call to love, a call to allow yourself to love, to open yourself up and do and give. And you want to do and you want to give, but you do not want to be taken advantage of, right? You're still not sure. Just because I want this doesn't mean it's the thing that makes sense for me. I've got to watch out. I've got to be careful. But that's not the kind of mentality that's going to help you. It's actually just going to bring you down. Where's the faith? It's time for you to believe again. It's time for you to allow yourself to dream big again. Even if it's at great risk. You love risk. And it's definitely that time for you to allow yourself the indulgence of the impossible. I really do believe that remaining ambiguous, remaining in the in-between is hurting you more than it's helping you. I really do believe the universe is calling you to leap. Even though it's scary. Building. Your life is changing. This is leveling up. This is the time when you leave the way that you used to live behind and the way that you start living the way you want to live. No matter how much you feel that there are obligations hooked into you, it is more important for you to evolve. You know, it's like the caterpillar can't stay in the cocoon forever. There is definitely something here of value. There's definitely something here of that's helping you. This is crystal keys. So yeah, it speaks literally of using crystals to help yourself heal and focus different aspects of your energy. So there could be a connection to spirituality that's actually helping you to sort of put everything together and change your life. But ultimately, I do believe it's just a sense of needing something to grab onto to give you that strength to be able to make the next step, and finding the physical 3D resources to filter your energy through, which is metaphoric for finding the 3D resources to actually get your dreams done. At the very least, it's time to start applying. It's time to start applying for the mortgages, the leases, the loans. It's time to start. It's time to start so that the universe knows you're ready to move to the next step. It's time to start laying those seeds, which is what Virgo energy is. And that's what it's giving. That's what Virgo does. It cultivates. So it's like, plant the seeds for the life that you want. It's no more just waiting for it to come to you or for things to magically fall into place. This is the next step time. And there are messages from Spirit that are coming through animals that will communicate that to you. Maybe even an animal that you live with. You can tell that where you live isn't good for them anymore, or you can tell that the person that you're with, that the relationship is just not working out. Your animal's acting funny around them. You know what I'm saying? Or they're getting sick all the time because of what the person feeds them. There's something here about animal messages that are coming through to you that will solidify your understanding, your realization that it's time. It's time to make this change. This does have to do with your life's purpose and a calling that you've heard deep in your soul. And I don't think you question it, but you do stall sometimes. You hesitate. This is taking a shitty situation and finding the beauty in it, right? So even if it is finding a way, like the lotus finds a way to take this gross, disgusting swamp and turn it into something that is fertilizing their flowers. So I guess what the universe is calling you to do is take action based on what you have right now. Not based on the ideal or what you want to have, but what do you have right now and how can you get going? It's time to let the world know who the fuck you are. And no more diminished life. This is about living out loud. Or sharing your emotions out loud. So especially around this conjunction, this grand conjunction, this is going to be a very emotional time, but it's going to be expressing the emotions. Letting them out, because that's what needs to happen to heal yourself. Let's see what those spirit messages, those animal messengers will be saying to you. Sagittarius, please. I am not kidding you. This card, as soon as I said it, plopped right down there in front of me. Time for honey, honey. You've worked hard. And this is through hard work. It's coming in the future. It fell in the future slot. Work hard. Make the commitment now. And follow your soul purpose, because this is Leo energy. And guess what happens? Not too long from now, 7 months from now, the summertime, Cancer season, Leo season, you're going to suckle on that sweet honey. You're going to love the life that you're living. It's coming for you. Right now, there is manipulation or feeling stuck, feeling caught up. Feeling caught up in like a spider web, a world of somebody else's design, kind of twisted and pulled every which way, not having much choice in the matter of your life, basically just hanging around, seeing if somebody eats you today. You could take that for however you want to go on. But this is really feeling stuck and manipulated. A really helpless place to feel. And this is Scorpio season. This could also have to do with motherhood, maternal, grandmother, feeling manipulated, feeling like too manipulated, or this could have been part of the past hurt. Hold on. So the underlying energy, I'm sorry, I had to some of the cards flew out. This is underlying and past energy. Trust in divine detours. So this is Sagittarius energy, always having to be on the run. Maybe never having security, you know, and always having to improvise. And so you learn to not settle down, to not expect to settle down. You learned to not depend on consistency, because for you, there was no consistency, and hoping for it just made you feel hurt. It just hurt you inside. And so this is part of what you're holding on to, this lifestyle, this sense of freedom that you need to feel in order to not feel controlled or manipulated or contained. For you, somehow, this gives you freedom, but it has to do with holding on to it, holding on to the pain, the emotion, the sorrow of not having consistency, of not living in a world that was reliable to you. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Love is all around. This was rather relative to modern day. Maybe like a year ago, I think the North Node went, this is Gemini energy. So this is being loved and appreciated and happy, to the point where you're singing. Isn't that where we want our life? This is more modern day. Let spirit be your guide. Could even be just getting into gospel, getting into music, talking to the Lord, but definitely speaking to spirit and feeling spiritual love. This is a messenger from somebody in your past, from somebody who has passed on. It's a spirit messenger from somebody who's passed on, sending you love, because they died without you realizing, or them ever being able to say, I love you, the way that you needed to hear it, the way that you needed to know it. So it's the strength that those messages, those spirit messages coming through, are giving to you right now. This isn't the death of somebody. This was a long time ago, and it impacted you. So it's this ancestor, friend, whoever, this person loves you, and they're sending you love, maybe in ways that you think, oh, this is impossible, but it'll become evident and clear. It's not impossible. You're not going to understand it completely. It's not going to be in literal quantifiable messages that are sent to you. There's still so many unknowns and uncertainties about, am I really seeing this? Is this really what it means? Yes and yes. Be at home. So this is going to hit you, I think, when you're at home, closest to home, or it relates to family matters. And it strikes right at your heart. Learn from the past. It is there to make you stronger. And this is coming up now to make you stronger. Remembering not to hurt you, not to torment you. Let the torment go. And turn that experience into a lesson that helps you understand what's more important. And I think that that's the key. The key is realizing that you're in a situation now where you've got to choose what's more important to you. And based on the past, what you didn't have and how you suffered, what is it that you really want? Balance, love, peace. This is Libra energy. It's also air energy. It's also the Holy Spirit. blessings are coming to you. Open to infinite possibilities. This is Aquarius energy. This is the Star card. It's public recognition. But it's not, for me, it's not public recognition here. For me, it's dreams coming true, love actually coming to you, your life being in balance now so that you don't have to hold on to the pain anymore. Give with gratitude and grace. Put your whole self in. Actually give to others, care about others, so that you never have to repeat the past or be stuck with the past, because that's what the past has stuck you with, a fear of connection to somebody else. It's also my Thanksgiving card, remembering back to Thanksgiving. You know, we could all remember different aspects of our lives, but can we focus on the ones that make us happy and the ones that make us miserable? Focus on them just enough to let them teach you lessons, and then let that shit go. Let's go on to your angel messages. Sagittarius, if you have not yet, please do click subscribe and ring that bell so you can help Born Without Boundaries grow. Like this video, and if you really love this video, share this video to your social media profiles. Recommend me to your friends. Also, come join me Monday through Friday after the Christmas holiday season. I will be on Instagram, born_without_boundaries. Follow me there, and we'll be able to interact live Monday through Friday. I do a daily tarot card reading. And of course, there's always the extended, and that link is below. Full tarot card spread, and in addition, a relationship-specific reading. And you can go ahead and subscribe right over on Vimeo too, because then you get access. You get access to the Vimeo extended videos like a day early. Let's see what the angels have to say. Harmony. Disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. Everything has its cycle. Every stage of life has its own meaning and purpose. Every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. And so that's just where you put your focus. Diversity. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. What does that mean? What does that mean? Trust. All will work out well. We, your angels, are here to nurture, protect, and heal you. Trust in the healing power of our love. We love you more than you will ever know. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love. It's time. It's time to let go and let bygones be bygones. It's what will liberate you. Archangel Uriel. A great spiritual transformation is currently occurring, both in your life and in our world. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Heart and mind unite in harmonious balance. In other words, something you thought could never happen in a million years is about to. Blue Angel. I, Archangel Michael, am here by your side. I am all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this, whenever you feel fearful, I love you. All is well. You're protected. The Almighty is protecting you. So you really don't have anything to fear by releasing this old pattern and by allowing something new to happen to you. Let's go into tarot and articulate all this subjective messaging. I will see you guys. The link is below.